What's good, my friends? Welcome back to Everyday Struggle with Wayno Academics and me, Nadeska. Guys, when we went to the studio last week, I swiped some merchandise. Can you see my little Everyday Struggle trophy here in the corner? Upgraded the
Yeah,
decor.
Hey,
I definitely see it.
when I went back to Complex, I seen a couple extra cameras more than normal. So look like a couple niggas been swiping out the kitchen. Hopefully they don't get you for swiping the memorabilia from Everyday Struggle. But okay.
I got me.
I
I
mean,
got one too. Mine's is over there though. I got one.
I
yeah, it's our show. Imagine we get in trouble for swiping our own merchandise. Not like they would give us anything else.
it is
Right.
it is complex. Everything could be recycled.
Recycled.
Yeah, you stupid. Good one. Adam. Good one.
Oh man. All right, let's see, guys. What do we have to talk about today? I think we're starting with Cardi B. She recently did an interview with Billboard where she talked about some of the backlash she got during her hiatus. So basically from late 2019 to about August 2020 when she dropped WAP, there was no music in between. Obviously that song did make a huge splash, but she said, I didn't put out music for almost 10 months. Throughout those 10 months, I kept seeing thousands and thousands of comments and tweets like she's over, she's a flop, she's done with. People tried to erase me. She said she thought it wasn't fair since she was just taking a little break and added, if I put out bad music, I'm gonna get called a flop. And if I take my time, people I'm saying I'm over. That's not fair. She also went on to say that she doesn't collaborate much with male artists just because she's too shy to reach out. I always think it's funny when Cardi says she's shy. She says she feels like she's corny sometimes, even though she's funny. But in terms of releasing music, we've spoken about this before, especially in terms of sort of upcoming artists, the veteran artists, people like Mark Kendrick. Cardi, I feel like, is somewhere in the middle, right? She's been around a few years. Clearly is not upcoming at the moment. Do you guys feel like 10 months is too long for someone like Cardi to not release music?
I think like even with her saying all of that, it feels like she went right back in a hiatus. Like she put out WAP. I mean, yeah, like of course a big record. One record of the year for Rolling Stone, AMAs, only been out 3-4 months now. But that's just it. I thought that Cardi was gonna come with an album like right after that. It's really only just been one song, and while I think that that's cool, it's like, yeah, you did that to shut everybody up, but where's the rest of the music at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she still has a lot to prove, not success wise, but just as an artist. Like that album was almost 3 years ago, and I hope she puts out one in this coming year. But like, yeah, it's been a little bit quiet. You know.
When I spoke to her a couple months ago, she told me she was just feeling very, very nervous about releasing music. Basically, what she's saying here, she's scared now that the expectations are so high because it's been 10 months that people are going to give her a hard time for whatever she releases. Ak, what's your take on this?
Well, I've spoken to her from time to time, and she kind of told me the same thing. Which I'm like, hey, I don't know how you could feel nervous unless you're feeling the pressure and you're just trying to weigh the expectation of the people and also the critics on your next work. Because to be honest, I think a lot of people liked her debut album. I think a lot of people liked the first. And by the way, I know she was rapping since mixtape. She did a lot of mixtapes before she blew up, but Bodak Yellow since. I think a lot of people enjoyed a lot of those songs from her, and even collabs, features, and other things. I do. I hate to even question this about her, but I wonder how much her heart has been in music, though. Because while I do believe that she's definitely was nervous, I don't think that I think she felt she kind of did it already. You know what I mean? Like she accomplished what she had accomplished in terms of proving everyone that she could do it and she could be this huge artist. And I don't think her brand necessarily all the way centers around her making music as consistently as other people. I think just her kind of showing off her lifestyle, showing her being a mother, showing her being a wife. And I think I know what you're gonna say, that clearly the music drives a lot of stuff, but like I felt like she got to a place of happiness, and if I listened to her coming up through the industry, like it didn't feel like she was having a great old time, and once she had her child and got married, it felt like she was taking some time to find some personal happiness. So sometimes that personal happiness trumps whatever you might think in terms of the music industry, because that shit's cutthroat and
Well,
unforgiving.
I don't think it's that deep. I think she simply just ran out of things to talk about. I think that she's kind of run out of things to talk about. I
Talk
mean,
about
like,
Offset.
listen. I mean, she's done that. I felt like on the first album, like records like Be Careful, Ring and all of that shit. She's already told that side of the story, you know what I mean? And they've had enough public, back and forth and gotten back together to see that, like, that story is already done in a nutshell. Not that they're done. I'm just saying, like, telling that part of the story is done. I think that she needs to figure out is she's probably having difficulty figuring out what she's gonna talk about next. Like, you got to have another thing going into this next project, because yeah, Cardi is an artist that her music is really driven by the narrative of her life. And I don't think that, while I think it is great that she's a wife and she has a kid and all of that, I don't think that she's going to have that same spark that she once had if that's the narrative on this next album. I think that she has to kind of find different things to talk about. And I'm not saying that she needs to get deep and introspective on shit, but I just think that she needs to have something else to talk about other than her public relationships.
I think she has a lot to talk about. I think, honestly, I still commend her as one of the biggest artists, while in their prime or at that point where like you're expecting them to continue to elevate and dominate the mainstream level. She chose to have a child and kind of step back for a second. And to be honest, I think that was a great move. A lot of people that normally that's a career ending move. I think she kind of broke the mold with it. We just see Summer Walker. She's pregnant. Like these things going back to early 2000 would never be thought of. We'd be like, what is she doing? She took the arrows for even something like Summer Walker. No one's saying about Summer Walker, oh my God, what are you doing? Everyone's like, congratulations. So I think talking about motherhood, talking about everything associated with that. And also, I'm not saying that she should, start making like Little Baby bigger picture, but she got a little political a little bit this year. And I think just rap about your interests. You know what I mean? Offset fucks up from time to time. He can get some jabs, but what I'm saying is that like I do think that, watching her motherhood and her also caring just about some other things that she's trying to position her brand behind, great things to talk about. You know what I mean? Like not all the
Yeah, I'm
time you
just
got to
saying, I don't know
complain
if
about
she's.
your man
No,
not doing
absolutely.
well. You know what I mean?
I just don't know if she's been able to make those type of records yet. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
she says in terms of those ones that you were saying, like Ring, she feels super shy even when performing. It makes her feel awkward because it's so personal. But do you guys think this is only music? Does it have anything to do with sort of her having these issues with fans and social media? So I watched her on live a few weeks ago, just going off even on her fans for being so aggressive in the way they criticize her relationship with Offset and get all up in her business to the point they were saying that they regularly make her publicist cry. And I think it sounds like it was really hurtful to her because it wasn't even just random trolls. You know what I mean? Those people attack everyone. She felt like it was her fans who were attacking her. You guys think that has anything to do with it? Just her relationship with the internet right now?
Absolutely. I mean, and I think a part of that is the fans knowing that they can't affect her. Learned this from academics being on the show. You cannot fight the internet. And I feel like, when it comes to Cardi, because, she kind of grew up. She's still young. Cardi not even 30 yet. You know what I'm saying? And like, she came up in the era of being able to respond real quick, being the person that might have not been the fan going in on the artist, but was the person that was talking shit to people back and forth online. And it's really hard for artists to separate themselves from that, especially when they feel offended. So I think that like she just might be in a place where, yeah, she lets that shit affect her, even though it shouldn't. But it definitely holds her back a bit. It definitely holds her back to the point where she's saying her publicist is crying. That's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But they always trying to find some ammo on her because she will get on live and talk shit. And a lot of people just want that. Remember the person that then she pull up in a car on somebody and the guy was like, I was just talking shit. Like knowing that I could get that out of you, that's gonna make people try that. It's like hitting the lotto. Like shit, man, can I get a rise out of Cardi?
I think she's gotten a lot better with that though. But I will say I do think that contributes to nervousness. Like I think because she's scrutinized like so much. I mean, she gets a new hairstyle and everyone says, "Yo, she's trying to be Nicki." Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I see her like sometimes respond like, "Yo, could y'all cut it out?" And obviously it's annoying, but I think she realizes that she's being scrutinized at a level where people can't wait for her to slip, that they could laugh at her falling, that she's a little bit like you want to make every step your best step. So I understand that. But listen, man, I want her to release music more often. You know what I mean? Like I feel like just a new crop of artists, they're releasing music much more often. And when you come off a song like on WAP that's so wildly successful, you got to give us a follow up. You know what I mean? You got to give us that follow up quick. You can't go back ghost. You're not Post Malone. The hell?
You're not Post Malone. Yeah, he could drop one album and coast off those sales for like 2 years.
Facts.
What is Post Malone doing right now? Does anyone know?
I
haven't
Playing
seen or
beer
heard from him
pong.
for-
Yo, he got a beer pong show. Yo, I just
Right.
I seen
Oh,
it.
that's dope.
Yo, that's a fire show. I want to be on it.
Yes, I seen Sweetie getting at him on that shit. That was kind of dope.
Shit,
Have either of you ever played beer pong?
Of
I
cour-
cannot see either of you playing this. Well, definitely
I
not
haven't.
Wayno.
Yeah, I haven't. I never played.
I went to
beer pong
college. Of course, I
before.
played it, but like it's a popular game in college, by the way. Henny Pong. I can't wait to play it. I'll
Oh,
go to
man.
it.
Henny pong. That sounds extremely dangerous. Nobody play this game. Don't even do
Right.
it. Don't do it. Beer pong is wild enough because you're supposed to go for hours with that.
Have you ever played it?
Of course I have. I went to college too.
You're a wine.
Damn, I'm the only fucking lame that didn't go to college, so I didn't get a
Nah,
chance
you're
to-
cool.
You
Nah,
turned out
you're
aight.
cool.
You turned
You
out
still
aight.
made it, yo.
Hey,
It's a different
hold on.
path for everyone.
Hey, well, the lame is the one who probably didn't have a fucking huge ass 6-figure college debt when you got
Hey,
after 4 years.
hey.
College is a
man.
motherfucker. I love college.
Yeah,
but
man.
still.
If I start the finance channel, that's gonna be like 5 videos. People, unless you're getting into a career where you know the shit is gonna pay crazy money, please just go to state school. Like I have a lot of journalists hit me like, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm like, yeah, don't go to a private school. Don't go to NYU and graduate $150,000 in student loans because then you're making $28,000 for the first 3 years of your career. That's
Lord.
my advice. But anyway, I'll save it for the finance channel. All right, man. So whatever Cardi B deals with on the internet, I feel like Meek is the one who really cannot catch a break this this year. So remember a few weeks ago he was trending for trying to offer up and coming artists in Philly deals for getting out of the street. Now, a few days ago, he was trending for basically posting a video of himself buying a bottle of water for a bunch of kids on the streets. So it was like 6 to 7 kids. He offered them $20 and told them to like split the money. And in the video, you can hear the kids asking for more money. Obviously, people on the internet had some shit to say because Meek reportedly, I don't know this, drives a $400,000 car. And like most rappers, he wears a lot of jewelry and such. After he was getting called out for a while, he responded on Twitter and said the kids appreciate it. They're just hustling kids. Did Meek do anything wrong here? Is the internet just being extra?
Academics. What do you go ahead? Because I gotta take. I know a lot of things about those kids from down in Atlanta that do this. But go ahead.
All right, oh my God, Wayno, with the fucking context. Listen, man, fuck the context for this one. All right,
Fucking context.
all right, yeah, there's obviously some context, but let me just get the jokes off first. You know what I mean?
Get the
Listen,
jokes off. Go ahead, get the jokes off.
Meek was just in the trenches, man. By the way, yo, it's hilarious. I think people always find the craziest contradictions with Meek. Meek was also on Instagram saying, man, I can't believe some of these niggas from the hood be, you know what I mean, going to these white labels and signing their life away for nothing. A guy from his own hood just came out and said, Meek offered me $10,000 to sign. I said, oh my God, not Meek with the $400,000 car. And then obviously watching this, I'm going to be honest, I don't know why Meek filmed it. I have zero idea why Meek filmed it because, again, ain't nobody give some context, but we don't give a fuck about the context. You shouldn't have filmed it. You filmed it, so now people in Australia and people in Idaho, they're watching this and like, what the fuck? $20? 8 kids, $20? Meek, I don't know if Meek has a publicist or if Meek Fingers literally just says, bro, you haven't fucked up in a while. Just do it, bro. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It's like Meek can't get right on the internet, man. I just don't know what it is, bro.
Nah, man. So I mean,
I have
the
the
thing
context
about
right
this.
though.
Nah, the thing about the kids is, and I think the reason why Meek even posted it, which I wouldn't have, but the reason why he posted it, just because it's like it's always a funny interaction with those kids. They do that. They run up on everybody's car, right? Like there's videos of these same kids, like those same kids that everybody think are just struggling in poverty, and dudes having runs like.
But they're kids though. They're kids.
I know. I'm just saying. It's videos of them grabbing weed, taking people weed, smoking it. Like the thing about those kids is that they be hustling all day, right? And nobody's knocking that. Now
$20, Wayno. 20.
Listen,
Dub.
Listen.
How much money would you have given them?
Yo,
Act wouldn't have gave them shit.
They got me. Yo, hold on.
That's okay.
I kid you. They got me for 2. I was doing Under Sticks in Atlanta. I had to run to Lenox Mall to go cop. Like if y'all watch, it was NLE Chop. That little Gucci outfit. I ran to Lenox Mall and I got it there. And I went downstairs to Neiman Marcus. They all ran up, and I think some people was like, oh shit, that's act. So they all ran up to me, and my stupid ass, that's why I don't go to strip clubs or any place where like I feel like people are watching me like, ain't you the guy from online? Because you feel pressured. So they're asking me, yo, we're selling water for this, we're selling water for that. Yo, I go to give him, I think maybe like $20 or maybe like $50, and the one kid said, nah, big bro, yo, give us that hundo. I gave him $200 for water I didn't even take. As soon as they walk off,
but this is why he gave them 20.
Yo, as soon as they walk off, everybody that was there just starts laughing, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And they're like, "Yo, man, why you even get them kids that you go to, like, I don't mean to compare them to animals, but they be like, yo, don't feed the birds. Like, come on, it's like, yo, why you get them $200? You know what they're gonna be doing? When I was leaving the mall, they were running up on other people's cars just like that.
Nah, they do that all day.
But
so with all of that context.
Fuck the context. If it was, if Meek Mill was at a strip club, if that was a stripper right there knocking on his car, she'd be rich, filthy rich. That was the funniest joke I seen online. That's very true. It's the kids. Who care if they hustling? They got me for $200, but Meek Mill is like a trillionaire. Give him like, yo, give him 1,000 or something, Meek. Come on.
Give him 1,000, man. Y'all if he didn't take that shit, he'd have been good. He'd have been good if he didn't take that shit. But I mean,
yo,
like,
they're hustlers, man.
Like,
yo,
kids,
they're aggressive.
They're super aggressive. They be banging on your car and shit. Yo, big bro. Yo, big bro.
They'll be disrespecting you too. Be like, yo, damn, Wayne, I thought you was getting it. Yo, only $5? I thought you was getting it out here. You're like, oh shit. Yo, only a 50? Yo, give us like a couple hundred. It's like 8 of us.
Right.
Yo, but funniest thing Meek says, yo, don't put your hand in my car. Don't put your hand in my car.
Nah, that shit was hilarious.
Hey, all right, truth be told, I'm done with the troll. Like, Meek did the right thing, but don't film it next time.
Right,
man. Just don't put it online, dog. Because I'm telling you, those kids are a special breed. You know what I mean?
They are. No, they definitely are.
And I watched everybody was crucifying Meek, like, oh my God, look, yo, they're probably they're from the trenches. How Meek could say he supports people. Yeah, no, that was wild. No, that was wild. We don't know why the Migos gave $1,000 to a school while they were definitely rapping about Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. I don't know why they gave a school $1,000 with a big ass check. The check probably cost the thing they wrote the check on probably cost more than the money they gave, bro. I don't know why they did that, but I feel like I gotta defend Meek. Damn.
Oh man. All right, where do we go from Meek? How about Boosie? All right, so Boosie is suing Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook for discrimination, which is really amazing. So he did an interview with Vlad TV. This is a quote. He says, "I'm filing a lawsuit against him now. He stopped me off Instagram. He didn't put me back on Instagram, and that's affecting my business." He says, "I've got over 200,000 people writing statements who have done way worser things than I put on my gram. This is discrimination. Somebody must be mad because they said their name wrong, and they're trying to chastise me." What did he call him again? Was it Zuckerberg?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. Do you guys think he's really filing a lawsuit? Because how do you win a lawsuit against Zuckerberg?
I don't know. I just know that this is entertaining. The whole shit is way more entertaining than if he actually wins or not. Because I don't know if is Boosie dead ass serious about this.
I hope not. He's gonna lose so much money in court. He can't win.
Well, first of all, we definitely know Boosie, like, he does have a little change, but like Boosie say he's gonna sue. Yo, you ever like have the slightest, like, I'm running with somebody like in real life, and the first thing they're like, yo, I'm gonna call my lawyer. Like, yo, nigga, you don't got no fucking lawyer. What are you talking about? Like just saying you're gonna sue, it just sounds good, but actually suing, that's a whole different thing. Like, come on, Boosie, you were promoting OnlyFans, man. Like, you were promoting
what?
Boosie.
You can filter your OnlyFans through you can filter your OnlyFans through your Instagram. Why he can't promote OnlyFans?
Man, they not trying to have the here's the I'll give you the moral thing, and I'll give you the real thing. The moral thing is, man, they ain't trying to have their platform turned to fucking Backpage, okay? Number 2, which is a real thing, and Cardi B brought this up one time. Actually, Susan Nikki, she brought this up one time. Instagram is watching all y'all niggas getting money and saying, when the fuck are we gonna get cut in? So you gonna be over there selling all type of I'm serious. I do believe that's the thing. Instagram watching a lot of these creators hop on their platform and basically just use their platform as just pure advertisement. They sell their own advertisement slots. Nobody be buying their shit. Nah, fuck out of here, Boosie. They just cancel that nigga. He ain't getting back on. Actually, he's back on, but I don't know.
They added the store button on the Instagram.
Mine finally updated. I hate that update. It always takes me a while. Like, I'm months later. Like, why? It's so annoying to use now.
Absolutely.
Whatever. We'll stay tuned. We have like a few days left now. We're
Wait,
not gonna have enough
would y'all
details, but I want to know what
boycott?
happens.
Would y'all boycott Boosie? No, boycott Instagram until Boosie gets his account back.
No.
All right.
I'm not boycotting. I want Boosie to get his account back, but I'm not gonna stop my shit I got going on there for him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, it gotta be united we stand, divided we fall, man.
You not shutting down the academics platform.
Nigga, who the fuck gonna report the news about him soon?
Exactly.
Yo, who gonna report the news?
Right.
All right, let's see our last story. And guys, we're gonna do so. Of course, we're not doing the Everyday Struggle Awards this year, but we're still gonna recap, the biggest moments, albums, songs, that kind of stuff of the year. I think that'll air next Monday. But in the meantime, Complex has released its list of the top 50 albums of 2020, ranked in order. I'm just gonna run through some of the top ones here that apply to us. Number 1, The Weeknd, After Hours. Lil Baby at number 2 with My Turn. Uzi at 3 with Eternal Atake. Freddie Gibbs at 4. Benny Butcher at 5. 21 Savage and Metro at number 6. Pop Smoke at number 10. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. What do you guys think about this Complex list?
Pop Smoke at number 10. I don't even hit. Conway not even in the top 10.
Wait, hold on. Let me not fuck anything up. Westside Gun, Pray for Paris is 9. Mac Miller's at number 8. I don't know who's at 7 if it wasn't.
Conway ain't in there. He ain't in the top 10. I don't want to hear it, man. Throw the list away. Pop Smoke not moved up a little bit more. Throw the list away, man.
Hey, man, listen, I only have one motherfucking request, man. When y'all niggas on Twitter are mad at Complex for these lists, stop tweeting me like I'm making them. I am not. They be claiming, oh, academics up there. I make this fucking list, okay? Right. All right. I don't know who's on this list. Y'all know Freddie Gibbs. I mean, people like that. I wouldn't put no Freddie Gibbs in my top 5. Y'all would know my list. My list would be biased as hell. So I didn't make the list. But looking at the list, I think Pop Smoke was a little bit low. But I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't seem that. I'm glad people are giving 21 Savage's album like its proper respect. That shit was actually it's been growing on me, man. Like, well, not growing on me like it wasn't good, but like, truth be told, it's something about his music that just always make that shit last, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I think this is gonna rock out until next summer.
I mean, they took a lot of time to make it. They took a lot of time making that album, man. I think like that's the thing about 21's product is that's why he doesn't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it does last and it stays in the conversation. But yeah, people think that me and you is in the Complex sweatshop making up these lists. You know what I mean? They think it's me and you in the desk hitting us with the whip, telling us what to do.
Damn.
Yo,
Lil Baby, I think it's fine at number 2. Salute to The Weeknd. You know what I mean? I think that was a makeup call since the Grammys shitted on him. Eternal Atake though. Third best album all year.
No, absolutely not.
I love Uzi though.
Not
you know
even
what
with the deluxe.
Somebody's an Uzi fan in the office, clearly. Yeah.
Where's Nas at? Where's Gunna at? Nas and Gunna both had great albums.
Did Nas even make the list?
I don't know. It's not in my top 10 list here, but it's probably somewhere in there.
Wait, was like I feel like it's almost disrespectful to critique a posthumous album, but was Circles like a top 10 worthy album?
Mac Miller was number. Oh, so you're trying to critique it or what?
Yo, I'm asking, is it an album that because in comparison to the rest of the posthumous albums, I'm not gonna lie to you, Juice WRLD, I felt like people enjoyed a lot, and obviously Pop Smoke. We didn't really get that long lasting hoopla around Circles, but sometimes I don't know.
There were some good songs on there though.
Pop Smoke had the highest replay value album, I feel like, this year.
Yeah.
And I know it's not a posthumous album. But he died the week it came out. Welcome to O Block. Classic.
I mean, that's very ambitious, classic, but it was good.
It's gonna last. I'm telling you, bro. This shit is knocking, bro. It's knocking.
All right, so our final update. I already know Wayno doesn't care, but Ak probably cares. Kid Cudi, it's confirmed. Man on the Moon 3 is dropping this Friday, December 11th, which is crazy. Never thought this album would actually come, and the features on it: Skepta, cool. Trippie Redd, cool. Pop Smoke featured on the new Cudi album. It's crazy.
I am excited.
Go ahead and cap, Ak. Go ahead and cap.
I'm excited to hear some new Cudi, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Cudi's one of those artists where like I've had to choose between his mental health and his sobriety over good music, because truth be told, when he was like some of the like even the first Man of the Moon, I think he was like out of his mind in terms of, off some shit. And he did deliver his great body of work. It's like when Wayne was off the drink. I'm not going to promote none of that type of stuff, but still, like, I feel like, with him going through some mental stuff and mental illness stuff and also rehab, I think this should be a nice balanced album. But I think, I got to show appreciation for Cudi, man. I got to show appreciation for him, man.
When
He's
has
a
Cudi
legend.
not had appreciation? What are you talking about?
Man,
Yo,
Yeah,
wait,
what are you
don't
talking about?
it's only because he's... It's only
what?
because you're at Complex you feel like he does, man. Like, yo, we really had a conversation where, like, yo, you were shitting on Cudi and praising Travis, where you can't shit on the root and praise the branch or the leaves.
Oh, he ain't shit on the root and praise the branch. Listen, man, the niggas, he made a great album before. I just feel like a lot of the shit that came after that people hold as like this holy grail of music is not that. That's all. That's all I feel. I feel like it's...
To the Everyday Struggle audience, man, if y'all wondering why the fuck we going off air, is because Wayne repeated that fucking thought one too many times. He doesn't realize that, Kid Cudi is a complex deity. You cannot really critique him up here, nigga.
Factuals.
Between that, me chatting about men, and your antics, we all got ourselves kicked off.
We were always doomed. Well, all of that said, I'm still very curious to hear what Pop Smoke and Cudi sound like together. That's not a feature I ever expected to see.
Pop Smoke and Cudi?
Was you not listening to what she's... Yo, you know what? Yo, don't
waste
say
my
nothing.
time talking on this show.
What
You know what?
Yo,
It's good that it's on. What a waste of time.
It's world renowned. It's gonna be so good.
No.
Cudi's been going through so much. You didn't hear what she said? Did you not hear what she said? No, and you report the news.
Shit, no, I missed that. By the way, very slept on Pop Smoke feature was with our French Montana. That shit was kind of good. He did so in French.
It's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is Pop Smoke posthumous feature's been dope. That's what I'm looking forward to hearing on Kid Cudi's album. Goddamn, Wayno.
No, he's he's a fucking spin master. I love it. Yo.
Absolutely. And on that note, we're out of here, guys. Thank you for watching Everyday Struggle. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time on Complex.